Good evening, YouTube. It's the half man, half amazing Black Clark Kent coming at you. I figured I'd do this video tonight since I was kind of like not busy and I had some time before I head home. So I want to talk to you guys about, how life has been for me since I moved to Arizona. So if you watched some of my videos from before, I moved out here in March. And it was a long journey, but I was glad I made that journey. So I've been out here since March. Now it's December 2nd, 2019. So I've been out here about 9 months now. 8-9 months, whatever. So I just want to give you an idea how it's been since I've been here. So when I moved out here, I had gotten a job with I had gotten a job. I had gotten a good job, a good promising job, and I take my job very seriously. Like, when I gotta be to work, I'm at work. I'm there early. I'm never late. I don't call out unless it's necessary. And, I take my work very seriously because it's my livelihood. So everything was good in the beginning. And then I realized within the first month or so that this particular job that I had was not a good fit for me. And the reason why I realized it wasn't a good fit was I had these people that were training me on this job. And, I'll put you like this. Now, forgive me for saying it this way, but one of the women that was training me, she always talking about how she's a child of God, and stuff like that, which is fine. I mean, I went to Catholic high school, I went to Catholic middle school, so I know about the whole Jesus and God and whatever. But the way that she was talking to me was very not Christian-like, I would say. And, me being older, sometimes it's good not to just react. You know what I mean? I say it like this. She's lucky that I'm not 18 years old, that I'm 38 years old, or my reaction would have been a lot differently. I mean, the job that I was doing, mind you, I was brand new to the area. I didn't know the ins and outs of where I was working at because, like I said, I'm brand new. And this particular person wanted me to know the ins and outs of the area within the first few weeks, which I think is unrealistic. Now, I go to another trainer, and she's just as worse. The first thing that came out of her mouth was, I've been doing this for 20 years. I know you can't get to my level, but I'll try to get you there to the best of my ability to a level where I think you'll be at. And, like I said before, I don't like condescending people. I just don't, because I know when you're condescending to me. And so I knew that this wasn't a good fit for me. So in the background, I was like, you know what? I need to find something else to do, something that better suits my skills or what I went to school for and stuff like that. So it was good fortune of what I'm about to say happened. So I knew this was a good fit. I interviewed for the job I'm at now, and I'll tell you, I'm very grateful for the job I have now. I love my job. I love the people I work with. I work with a great crew. I love where I'm at now. It's more convenient from where I live at. It's just a better fit for me. So I resigned the 2nd of August. I lasted from March to August. I resigned the 2nd of August, which was a Sunday. That following Friday, I hop on a plane and I go to Hawaii for 6 days. mind you, I had already interviewed for the job that I have now, and I was in the process of getting that job. So to celebrate, I went to Hawaii for 6 days. I did some videos of me in Hawaii on my channel. So I went to Hawaii for 6 days. I went and decompressed. I was in Honolulu, I was in Maui, and I was in Kona. You know, so I went to Hawaii for 6 days. I came back, I left on Friday. I came back the following Thursday because I had to meet with the HR guy to go over my paperwork and stuff like that for the job I have now. So I came back Friday. That following Thursday, I hop on a plane and I go to San Diego because the Red Sox are in town. I'm like, you know what? I get to see the Red Sox again because they played opening day here in Phoenix. I got to see them play opening day for the D-backs here. So I went to see them play. And then I capped off my weekend by going to Vegas and meeting up with one of my friends. She flew from Arizona to Vegas to meet me, and we spent the weekend in Vegas. So it was a great time, you know? So I took a bad situation. Well, I won't call it bad. I took a negative situation and spent it into a positive situation because of what I do now. And I'm very grateful for the job I have now. It's a lot of growth, a lot of opportunity. I work with a great team. The vibe is great, and I can't complain whatsoever. So, I mean, and the one thing I like, okay, I'm from a big city, obviously Boston, and what I've noticed when I've lived there all my life. So let's say you want to go out go out on the weekend, right? If you want to go out on the weekend and let's say you live in a town of Belmont, or you live in a town of Worcester, or you live, you know, somewhere in Central Mass, like Framingham, or, you know, Marlboro or Northborough, whatever, and you want to go out for the weekend, a majority of time, well, if you want to go out, you have to drive into Boston. Most stuff is the Seaport, downtown Boston, Faneuil Hall, etc. Out here in Arizona, the way it works is, okay, if I want to go out, I live in Phoenix. If I want to go out, okay, I can go to Old Scottsdale, or I can go to Glendale, or I can go to downtown Phoenix, or I can go up to Gilbert or Chandler. Like, there's things to do in every town and city in Arizona. It's just not just Phoenix, you know? There's parts of Phoenix, like, I went out with a friend of mine a few months ago down the High Street. It was on the Phoenix-Scottsdale line. Had a wonderful time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a great time. So, hindsight, I've always wanted to live on the West Coast, because, like, I march to the beat of my own drum out here. It's like, you know, I don't worry about, you know, I'm not constantly going. I'm marching to the beat of my own drum. I'm just going with the vibe, going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? In hindsight, I wish I moved out here years ago. But I'm here now, and I'm happy I'm here. It's a great vibe, you know? I met some interesting people, and I mean that in a good way. One of the things I've noticed is, like, since I'm not a native of Arizona, I feel like you know, my reaction when it comes to women are a little bit different, which is a good thing because I'm not from here. You know, I've been on the dating apps, and they're like, "Oh, you're from Boston. Oh, you're not from Arizona." And the first thing coming out of their mouth is, "Thank God." I don't know what these Arizona dudes are doing. I don't know. I don't judge people, but I'm just going by what they've told me. And you know, like I said before, there's a lot of things to do out here. The cost of living out here is cheaper. There's more money in my pocket. There's more opportunities to make extra money on the side. I talked about my Amazon Flex video the other day. That's on there as well. So it's just been a great vibe out here. I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, I'm loving it out here. Everything is great. You know, I have no complaints at all. I have no complaints. I'm just taking it one day at a time, and I'm just continuing to march to the beat of my own drum out here. And it's been a great experience for me. So I have no complaints whatsoever. I'm trying to get a couple of my friends to come out here and visit and see what they think about the area. You know, like, I don't miss the blizzards that they're having right now back in Boston. I don't miss those. So, you know, it got up to 70 degrees today. Went out for lunch, it was 70 degrees out. I'm like, this is beautiful. It's just great. So yeah, I took a negative situation, turned into a positive. You know, I lasted as much as I love, and I have no animosity towards the people I worked with previously. And I told them, like, you know, it's just not a good fit for me. Instead of me continuing to, like, it got to the point where I was taking, like, stress vitamins because a job, it wasn't the job that was stressful, it was the environment. And I tried to make it work, it just wasn't a good fit for me. But I'm in a situation now where I'm very happy. Everyone's welcomed me with open arms. Like I said, I work with a great team. It's been a, I gotta say, I've been here 8 months, 9 months. 7 of the 8 months have been great. You know, I posted something on my social media saying that without a shadow of a doubt, August 2019 will be the best month of my life. And it has been. You know, the one thing about me that maybe some people don't know about me is sometimes when you feed off negative energy from others, it motivates you to be a better person. And people will say, oh, you shouldn't let others dictate your life or dictate your motivation. Yeah, I get that, but sometimes negative vibes is fuel for success. And, you know, when I've been told that I couldn't do something, or it's a mistake, you know, leaving something that was comfortable. And it was, I mean, my previous job back home was a great job. It's just there was no career growth there because a lot of things that were going on behind the scenes. And I felt like, you know, I wanted to be able to grow. If you can't grow in the career that you have, then what's the point of staying? So my internal motivation was to, I mean, long story short, I had plans to come out here with my ex-girlfriend, and that didn't happen, but I'm not going to go into that right now. But anyway, when I knew that my job back home I wasn't able to grow, I was going to just be stagnant. What's the point of staying? So I decided to make a change, and I made a change for the better. Now I have a great job, I'm in a great situation, and I'm happy, you know? I mean, I tell people, like, when I went on, like I said, I took the whole month of August off to go travel. That's how, I couldn't do that back home. I could not do that back home at all. I've been out here 8 months, and I took a month off. I resigned at the beginning of the month, and I traveled for a whole month. Well, most of the month. Three weeks out of the month, I took time off to travel. And it was a great experience. I gotta tell you something. For those that have never been to Hawaii before, it's a very, 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 very beautiful place. I put pictures up on my social media, stuff like that. It was one of the best times I've had in a long time. I've been to San Diego before. I love San Diego. I was happy to go back. Vegas is always a good time. So I was happy, you know. And, you know, when people say, you know, you shouldn't do this, you should just be, no. If you're not, sometimes it's good to get out of that box, out of that comfort zone, and do something you think will be better for your long-term future. You know, I don't just think about the short term, I think about the long term as well. So I'm happy I made the move out here. I wish I had made it years ago, but hindsight, you never knew. I never knew what would have happened, but I'm here now, and I'm here to stay. I'm very happy to be here. So, I get that West Coast vibe, and, you know, the cost of living is not, it doesn't break my pockets, you know? So, I'm happy, you know? I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you know that, you know, it's a great vibe out here. Arizona's different. It's different, I'll tell you that much. It is different, but I like it. I like it. Like I said, I march to the beat of my own drum out here. It's a great vibe. It's a great time. There's always something to do out here, and you know, it's a great environment. And the weather's great year-round, too. So, I know summers it gets like 115 degrees outside, but it's dry heat. So, I'm not complaining about that. But, all right, YouTube, I just wanted to make this video, let you guys know what my life has been like since I moved out here. Like I said, I'm going to try to make a lot more videos. I've been neglecting my channel. But, I appreciate you guys watching my channel. Like, subscribe, comment. Like I said, I'll try to do as many as I can when time allows me to. I just had some time tonight, so I figured I'd do one. So, Christmas time is around the corner. I hope everyone has a great holiday season with their friends and loved ones. I'll be doing more videos, but I appreciate the subscribers I have. I appreciate y'all, especially the ones that's been with me it's been almost a year when I went on this journey, and I just want to, you know, update you guys and let you guys know that, you know, things are going good. I mean, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm getting there. I'm a lot faster here than I was back home, and that says a lot. So, once again, I appreciate you guys, really do, and I'll talk to you guys soon. All right. The Half Man, Half Amazing, Black Clark Kent's out. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. All right, folks, have a good night. Peace.